Welcome everyone. So we are live for Friday. So beginning of this month we have some recovery. However, the market right now recorrecting and going down for a lot of stocks. So what we should expect, energy stock is recovering. However, we tested a resistant area for energy stock. That's why we going down. If we go on our list, we can see that GT hit a bit of resistance around the $2. SM Energy as well, BTU as well hit our target perfectly around the 29. CEI breaking the ascending line, so this is a big bearish sign. We have Impp testing our resistance twice around this box. We talked about it in our Patreon and in our YouTube channel when we did update. We suggested take profit around the 0.85 and the 0.95. So one day we got rejected here around the 8th of June, around the 0.85, first profit taken. And the second day on the 9th of June, we got rejected around the 0.95. As we said before, we're gonna see a rejection before the $1. So Impp is still holding, even though the whole market is kind of down. So this is kind of show us there's a big buying pressure happening, and if we continue to hold nearing this box, we're gonna have a breakout for the next week around the $1.05 first. So let's go on our list here. We have charge point HUSA, which is still holding above our support, the $5.79. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Hopefully you're doing great. Hi Goku. Hopefully you're doing great. Rebaz, Luis, how you doing, brother? Nice hunt the last few days. Exactly. NDO was volatile today. That's why we didn't hold our support. However, Luis, we talked about NDO today. We said we're gonna see a spike until the $8.80, and that's what happened. If we go to INDO, and what we suggest, the moment that we got rejected, if you remember, Luis, the moment that we got rejected around the $3.35, we suggest to take a profit, because in the big picture for INDO is downtrending. So our trend, the trend is our friend. So never trade against the trend unless you want to take profit in just one day and leave. It's not swing trade. That's why the price went down the moment that we broke the support around the 12. And again, the $9.40, we broke it down and we tested even around the $8.80. You see, the moment that we have the $8, we have a bit of wick happening. So right now, the $9.43 is the resistance right now. You see, Luis is a bit dangerous right now for INDO, because first we broke this ascending line from here. We should bounce from it. And second, we didn't hold the $9.43. So this is a warning sign to me. So right now, as we said, we're gonna have a volatility for INDO in this area. This area should be never close below it. However, right now we have for our candle closing below the $9.43. So this area is kind of volatile, Luis, really volatile. And that's why we see and still continuation in selling pressure. So what I suggest right now, waiting until we see a consolidation. What I mean, right now there's a panic selling. The moment when we broke the 12, we have panic selling. So when we have panic selling in any market, we break a lot of support because there's volatility. So what I suggest, always wait until the dust clear and we have confirmed support. Right now we don't have any confirmed support because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5 or 6 for our candle red. So we don't have any green candle yet, and we didn't see any correction. We need to have a 2 for our candle green at least and consolidate above this area, the $8.80 and the $9 to confirm a support. Right now is dangerous. We'll just wait to confirm a support. Right now, testing a volatile area. Let me just check. Yes, Elmar, we're gonna check NEO and Sqqq for you for sure. Sandial for Goku, of course. Hello, Rodi. How you doing, brother? Okay. Wait a second. Let me just check. Let's check this P500 because we have a bit of volatility. Nvidia just broke the support around the 180. You see, the moment that we broke the support for Nvidia, we have a gap because this is important support, psychological support. Right now, we need to hold for Nvidia this ascending line to confirm that we not continue to go down. Really important for Nvidia. And for the SPY, we went the same reaction happened for the SPY, happened for Nvidia, and happened for a lot of stocks. Tesla and you name it broke support because the SPY broke the support for the 400 and right now the 390, and we have a gap around where? The 400 exactly. Look, we have 401. We gapped today. Yeah, the market opened gapped below the 400, and we went firstly when we opened the market around the 394. So you see it is psychological level, the 400. That's why we saw a gap. And as we said before, the SPY is not in clear to bullish trend until we clear this trend. Look with me closely. This trend is still bearish. Is still bearish for the SPY. What we said last time, we need the SPY to hold the 400 and close above the 427 to confirm the market correction. Right now, the market didn't correct yet. So be careful. We might visit the 355. So this will be the next support for the coming weeks or month. If we didn't retest the 400 to go again around the 427, from my opinion, it will be a turning point for a lot of stocks. So let me just check NEO for Elmar. So NEO 3%.85. Let me just check. Yeah, we went down from the 18, right now 18.10. So there is an area of box as we draw here because we might visit this box and should be held for NEO in order to confirm not going to 11. We do double top, double bottom. So be careful. This should be the last support for NEO to continue to go up. Because if we broke this box above the 17 and we close below it, mean NEO will continue to go around the 1150 again. If we hold, we're gonna go for the squeeze area around the 26. And again, the 26 is important level for NEO to confirm the breakout from the bearish trend, long bearish trend since 29th of December 2020. So almost 2 years we've been trending down from the 67 until the 10. So we lost almost 5x. This is really crazy. So right now, as we said, the 26 will be a breakout and entering a bullish trend, and the 17 to confirm that we still holding this ascending line. I think it's clear, yeah? Let me just take this off to make you see it clearly. And just take this off. and you can see it here. This ascending line, Elmar, we need to hold to confirm the correction for the market from downtrend. You see here, this is uptrend channel. So we need to continue this ascending channel holding until we break out until the 26. If we broke this ascending channel and we went until the 16, it means we're gonna go around the 1158. So we don't want to break this ascending line. The other one we have for Elmar is Sqqq. Yeah, Sqqq. Press the like button on the way in. Don't forget, this is really important to spread the knowledge and the information and video for a big audience as possible and help the other hunters out. Okay, so let me just check. Sqqq 9% up. Mutual fund. Okay, last time we talked about Elmar, what we said, the 45 is the support. And guess what? We have accumulation perfect above our support that we talked about almost 2 weeks ago, I think. Not the last live streaming that we did on Friday, but the last live streaming that we did before. And what we said, we need to hold this exponential average. And we held it, accumulated. And guess what? Yesterday and today, we have a nice jump from the 47 until the 55. So we have almost 20% from the 45 hunt for us here. Perfect hunt. Hopefully you saw the video. And we jumped even from the 52. So Elmar, right now for this one, Sqqq to continue to go nearing the 82 and do all-time high for this year for the 63 is holding right now the gap that we did today, simply holding this support above the 52 to confirm the breakout and doing higher highs and for this year and go to all-time high for this year around the 82, but we need to hold above the 52 and confirm that the bottom was around 45. Yeah, so this is kind of perfect right now. Yeah, we have kind of bearish trend forming right now. Let me just check. Yeah. Crazy thing. You see what's happening? We have a correction happened here on March. We entered a good bullish channel, then we went down. Exactly happened around the 26th of May. Right now testing the ascending line from below. So I'm actually have some doubt right now for this jump. If we got rejected, we'll confirm that our ascending line act as a resistance, and we still not ready to jump until next time we test it. So let me just make it more clear. Yeah. So Elmar, we need to close above this ascending line to confirm. Let me just check. Around the 58 will confirm the breakout. Right now, just testing the ascending line. So we might get rejected by the next week and go around the 52. Even if we got rejected from this ascending line, we need to hold the 52. No problem, Elmar. Hi, Global Videos. Hi from Orlando, Florida. We have two guys from Florida right now. I love this state. I have to visit it one day. Nice, Philip. So BBIG kind of going toward $1.60. because we tested our support that we talked about last time. You know what we said? We're gonna do double bottom around $1.94, and we did it. You see, the moment that we test the last support for BBIG, we have buying pressure and going around the $2. However, if we check the last candle, you see a lot of wicks, and we doing higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. You see that this price, there's a lot of short position for BBIG, and the $2.20 is confirmed resistance. So right now, if we don't overcome the $2.20 still, we're gonna break it for the $1.62. So watch out for the support right now around the $1.94. Any breaking for this level will have price pull up trending down until the other support around the $1.61. We have a lot of question from our viewers here regarding growth stock that have potential to reverse, and at the same time beating down during this market, because right now the market kind of going down because of the SPY. You see, because the SPY went from all-time high around the 477 until the 380, and this price momentum down shifted for a lot of growth stock to go down and kind of have a discount price for them. Discount price for growth stock. I'm not talking about penny stock. Growth stock that have potential to double again in this current market. So we have two stock we're gonna discuss today, because we have a lot of requested stock from our viewers in our YouTube. Ask me which stock that I'm hunting right now in the current market right now. So we have some kind of interesting report here. You can check it in the link in comment section below if you want to read more. So we have CAMT, which is technology investors, so based in Israel. So if we go for the technical, that's what we interest more in our channel here, to see the technical. If we go on this one, CAMT, which is growth stock, and went down with the current condition of the market from the 48 until the 25. So we have a nice discount for this one, almost 45% or 50%. And if we see after the COVID, you see what's happened, how much we bumped. We bumped almost 600%. So it's not penny stock. We went from the $7 until the 48. So this was a big gainer, like even bigger than Tesla and Nvidia. So Tesla did 300% or 250. This one did almost double. So what we should expect for this one, we have volatility and the potential to have a good gain. So for this one, I'm watching because first it's discounted 50%, and second because we already did 600% from after COVID. So right now, if we have a reversal for the market for the SPY, as we said, around the 350, for this one I'm watching for the 2279. If we held this support, would be nice, because look what's happened. We have uptrending channel, and boom, the price went down here exactly around the 24th of January this year, yeah. At the end of the beginning of this year, we went down from the uptrending channel and we entered a bit of bearish channel, but is not bearish, confirmed bearish, until we break this 22. If we held it, it means the market is trending sideways. What does mean? It means the price found the bottom, then we're ready to bump again. So we could actually make a good profit if we hunted for this one around the 22, then take a profit around the 43, which is around the 32, which is almost 50% gain. So yeah, I will put this on my watch list. $22 will be nice support. And the other one is Cloudflare. Everybody knows Cloudflare, and this one, information technology services as well. You can see it here on the report. And for which this one is based in San Francisco, of course. And this is a provider of cloud-based security solution. So a lot of businesses using this already. I already use it as well. So if we go and check the bottom, first we have a nice bump for this one after COVID as well. We bumped almost 1,400%. And again, this one is not penny stock. We started with IPO price around the $18. Then we went until the 200. See this crazy jump for this one. So there's a big volatility and potential as well. So the price right now going near a crazy support, which I'm hunting if we visit it, which is the 33. Just mark this price up. Nice hunt for this one, for Cloudflare. And let me just put notification. You had put notification because this will be a nice price value for Cloudflare. And I just put it here. If we visit it, we gonna have a reversal around this level. Okay, and let me go back for CAMT and put notification as well around the 22 just in case, because this should be the bottom. If we held it, this will be a nice trade for us. And again, if you want to read more about those two growth stock, you can check it in the link comment section below. You can see all the data and everything you need to have more information. So let me just go again for your question, guys. We have wait a second. We have from Luis BOIL still support around the $98. So Luis asking about BOIL, which is natural gas stock, and everybody knows natural gas right now is bombing regarding the condition of the market with the oil. So if we go to check BOIL, let's go on our Patreon list, because always we do a pre-market update on Patreon, and today we covered all those stocks. So let me just check BOIL, and we check it. We said that Luis, the 98 is the support, and the time we visited yesterday, we have a nice bump, a nice trade we did. So yeah, exactly, the 98 is still the support, and the resistance is near this triangle from above, you see. So the moment, as we said, we clear the 142, we're gonna see a big explosion until the 170 and the 240. And we need to hold the 98 to confirm this explosion, because if we get rejected around the 130 again and we don't hold the 98, we're gonna see the price go until the 72 this time. So the 72 will be kind of support, first support for our stock, and the second support will be around the 50. So be careful, 98 should be the support to confirm the explosion here. Luis, just put notification so you never miss it for this one. We have a lot of requests today. We have HYMC, we have Rdbx, HYMC from Peterban, and we have another one from Global Video for HUSA, energy stock. We have a lot of requests for energy stock because everybody knows that energy stock is bombing. However, right now we're testing a lot of resistance for energy stock, so be careful. We have a great question from Dynasty. Should I buy an Impp now, or should I wait for a drop? Nice question. Nice question. Okay, Pedro said, salute gaming. I don't understand what you said. Gammon? What you mean about this? Okay, let me just... we're ready to discuss Impp. So should we buy? We already talked about Impp. What we said the last time, the moment that we break the 0.62, what we said, we're gonna see a test for the 0.85 and the 0.95. So we already took our trade. So right now, testing a resistance. So for my opinion, right now, you should take a profit, not buying. For my opinion, if you want to buy again for another explosion, like what happened here, we need it to happen above the $1.05, because the $1.05 will confirm going until the $1.43 resistance. Right now is testing this box. So I'm just watching what's gonna happen. If we got rejected below the $1 again, we're gonna have a test nearing this ascending line around the 74 to confirm that we load up again before we break the $1. Rdbx. Yeah, Mr. Levitzi asking about Rdbx. Okay, let me just check Rdbx. If you're new here, we already talked about Rdbx, and it's pretty volatile. That's why a lot of people ask me about Rdbx, because we did almost 50% in just one day. So there's a potential for making good money. But let me just check again. 35% again. So Rdbx is bumping nicely. We have, since the 13th of May, we did 500%. Imagine 500% for Rdbx. If we go here, we see that for 3 months we did 600, 1 month 300, 1 week 100. So yeah, strong buy, but the analyst rating is a sell. You see, the analyst rating right now is a sell, but the technical is a strong buy. Why is a strong sell for, not strong sell, but a sell for analysts? Because you see it clearly for the earnings, and the revenue is still in negative. You see, we have 30% in negative this last earning, and 8% in revenue. So it's kind of not appealing for analysts. However, for the technical, is really strong. You know why it's strong? Because we broke the $8.98. It was a resistance. We got rejected. We took a profit here. Last 2nd of May, if you remember, we already predicted rejection for this area. So we exited, so we don't have to lose all this money. And we re-enter again when we confirmed holding above the $5. So guess what? So if you enter around the $2.90 in the 22nd of April and took a profit here, you have 200% profit. So usually, if you're lucky, the price go down on you, then you go up again. But don't count on this. Usually, the price go up and never go up again and go down on you. So just learn to take a profit. What I mean take a profit around the resistance, re-enter when the price holding another support. So you take the 2% that you did for the last trade and you enter fresh and you take a profit again 100%, adding the 200%, so you have 300% profit in overall. So this is how you make money, and even you protect yourself from the volatility of the market. However, right now for Rdbx, we need to confirm one thing only, to go around the 1743, because we went until the 1458. We need to hold above the $10 to confirm the continuation for this bump that we started doing since 11th May. You see, this nice bump will continue if we held above the $10, and the next price target will be the 1743. Just take a profit here, okay? Don't just dream about 1000%, 30%, or 30,000%. Just take profit. Just have a strategy to take a profit on the way every time. So we have a potential to make another 58% if we hold above the $10 for Rdbx. Let me just take this off and take this off. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, we have a nice trend right now forming for Rdbx, looking really juicy. Yes, Luis, we're gonna cover Square in a bit. Of course, Global Videos. Thank you for your hospitality. Okay, we have HUSA has been requested from a while right now. We're gonna cover it. And we have a really great question from Stevie, which she asked about the thoughts on Ggpi. There's a voting on the merger on the 22nd of this month. So let me just, this is a new one. Let me just check Ggpi and check it. Yeah, Amanda, we did Impp in the beginning of the video. Amazon for Goku, of course, Goku. We're gonna cover it after we see this one because we have some kind of merger voting for the 22nd, first of this month. So there's a fundamental catalyst for this one. And as you can look here, we have a major sell-off for this stock. Since 6th of April, we went from the $13 until the $10. So we have a crazy jump, okay? Crazy jump. Almost, 20% down. So right now for this one is kind of in a turning point for our stock. We have an important support. Right now it's testing it actually above the $10 psychological level, the $10 or the $9.99 to be exact. 96, yeah. So we need to hold this support to confirm we stop continue to go down. Otherwise we're gonna see a sell-off. Let me just check. So the footing for the merger would be have a massive effect actually. Either we're gonna break the below the $10 even more and go like around the $9.70 around this area. This is will be if we have a bad news for the merger. And if we have a good merger, we're gonna see a test again for the $10.50, which give us almost 5% at least. So yeah, for this one is not that volatile, so it's not you can get 100% or just 5%, 10%, so it's not that volatile. However, for the merger will affect everything for the 21st of this month. Either we're gonna go around the $10.50 for confirmation for bullish trend. This will be the confirmation here, $10.50. And the bearish sign if we broke the $9.90. Bless the like button on the way in and share our live streaming with your friends and family. Let's our channel or our tribe to grow even more. Thank you for the support for watching our live streaming. Okay, let me check Square for Luis. So Luis, let me go to undergrowth stock, undervalued, and check for Luis this Square. So we have Square around the 71 right now. If you remembered, last time we talked about Square, the moment that we entered another bearish trend around the 20th of April this year, you see this breaking of our ascending channel here that make us to go until the 67, a new lower lows for Square. So right now for Square we have to watch out because the price is still continue to go down, and we might see the price actually go around the, right now we went until the 66, and this time we might see the 51. So we have to have another support here. If we held the 50, we're gonna have the price go again to test the 100. So this will be a nice trade around the 50. Yeah, would be a really nice trade. And at least we're gonna take 50% jump for this reaction from the 50 until the 77. So right now we didn't hold the 100. The 100 was the support, or the 19 right now. And let me just take this off. Yeah, so right now the turning point should be in this area, because right now we confirmed that we have another resistance around the 19 at the 100. So the price will continue to go down around this area before we go higher again. So I'll be clear from it right now for Square. So what do you think, Goku, regarding Syndial and Cannabis stock? Do you think that we're gonna have like a new rule regarding legalizing marijuana or something here in Europe? Because we have some news regarding that, regarding some like countries in Europe thinking about legalizing marijuana with Netherlands, of course. Like Belgium, I think it's considering legalizing marijuana, and of course we have Canada, and we have so many states in right now in United States. So it's kind of, this will be a major effect for cannabis stocks. And not even cannabis stocks, even mushroom stocks. So we have might be like a few years until we have a major effect or major law change regarding that. Because right now still we're not, we don't have like a one rule to like to legalize marijuana or the other drugs, you know. Still we have some kind of constraint regarding that. So what you think, Goku? You have a good picture for cannabis stock or not? Yeah, it would be a really nice investing right now for cannabis stock. You know what's gonna happen right now? Because if the market going down, you know, the biggest loser right now will be for cannabis stocks, for stocks that have a speculation bubble. You know what's happening like in this area? Let me go just for Sandial. Would be a really good example for you guys here. So if we go back for Sandial, look what's happened here around 22. Look with me here around October or September. Yeah, here. So we have for Sandial, after COVID, we have the price went up. So a lot of major stock went up, then went down, and went up again because we have a major shift for the market. So a lot of investors, when the market is kind of recovering and booming, a lot of people will invest in high stock have a lot of speculation. So what does mean by stock have a lot of speculation is mean their revenue and earning is still in negative, and they have a projection for the market for the future, not now. That's why the price jumped for Syndial crazy up, because the market was positive. You know, we don't have war, the oil prices is normal, everything is normal. So investor will be more risk taker. So that's why the price went 2,300% from the 0.27 until the $4. And right now, guess what? The price went down again, down because right now the investor going for not stocks have high speculation, but stock have high fundamental. What I mean by high fundamental, by having a good earning and revenue at least. So that's why the price for Sandial went down. So right now for Sandial is going toward the 0.25. This will be a turning point. This should be our bottom for Sandial. And for my opinion, will be a nice price to load up. If we have a reversal in the market, we're gonna see another jump for Sandial, at least for the $1 or $2 again, because as we know that when the market recovering, a lot of investors will go back for high risk stocks or stocks that high speculation in the future. So this is the name of the game right now, I think. Hi Amanda. Okay, for CEI we talked about it. We said that CEI right now breaking a major support around this ascending line, and this is kind of risky right now because this is show us there's a massive selling pressure happening. Look what's happening. Last time we talked about CEI, Amanda, look what's happened. We talked about this one. First, we talked about the resistance around the $1 and the support around this ascending line. And we said every time we test this ascending line, we have a big volatility. Test and volatility. You see? Test and no volatility. So this is a worrying sign for me for Sandial. So I will be extra careful right now because this area should be a big volatility area, and we should actually have a big buying pressure happening by Monday. If we don't have any reaction back from the market after this price jump down, we're gonna continue to go down for CEI first around the 0.45, and if we don't hold, we're gonna have eventually the price will go around the 0.20, around this ascending line, but from below. You see this one? We're gonna have a visit for this area if we don't hold this support, the strongest support to confirm that we have at least a bottom around the 0.45. Because if we don't hold the 0.45, the 0.20 will be easily tested for CI for this year. The 0.45 should hold, and is even better for the next Monday. We're gonna have a big volatility, and the price should go up again around this area, around the, let me just check, to test again around the 0.64. So this is normal reaction for CI because we testing important kind of high value price for CI. If we don't see this reaction by Monday, price test around the 0.64 is mean the seller in control, and the price will go eventually next week the 0.45. Let me just check. So as you can look here, the market is pretty red, except for consumer defense like DMT and PM. We have HSY. For the other, we have Tesla almost 4% down, Amazon almost 5% down, Microsoft, Apple, the same percentage, around the 4%. If we go to undervalued stock and go to Amazon, so Amazon, what we said last time for Amazon, we said the 133 is the turning point, and the bull market area will start above the 133. You see what's happened? We got rejected twice. That's why the price went down. So after the split, we did split 20 to 1. If you don't remember, we did it around the 6th of June. So the split usually is have a good effect on the stock. However, right now the split was in a bad timing, I think, because split happened after the SPY went down from the 400. So it's kind of a psychological effect for the market. When the market's going down, kind of the investor have doubts and didn't like invest in Amazon because they think the price for the Amazon will go down. So there is no incentive for the investor to buy if they think that the price will go down. So they will buy it cheaper. So that's why the price went down, even we have a good fundamental thing happening for Amazon, which is the split. However, right now the 100 is the strongest support. As we said, if we continue to go down, the 81 should be a nice bottom to buy Amazon share. I'm ready. Bottom one notification, so I'll put it right now to load up if the price went around the 81. Okay, we have a stock from King regarding UONE. We never covered this before. Interesting. We're gonna check it. Louise asked about ATR. We're gonna discuss it right now. Next support for INDO. We already talked about INDO, FAMSI. Cisco looking for buy around the $3.96 for Philip. Okay, we can check first right now ATR. I think everybody knows ATER, what's happened before. It was one of stocks that heavily talked on Reddit and squeezed so many times. You can see it here. First squeeze was around April 2020 when we went from $1 until the $47. So this was crazy, man. Yeah, 2000%. Yeah, this was crazy jump. So for this one, for ATR, Luis, it's simple. We need to hold this ascending line nearing the $2.34. You see, we have a nice ascending line forming here. We need just to hold above it to confirm that we still continue to go up around this area. Never going below, because for ATR, if we go below the $2.35, it means we're gonna go really low this year. So be careful. This should be our last bottom. In order to see a consolidation, then the $4 will mark an explosion phase for ATR again. Simple as that. After $4, we have the $7. Let me just check the other one. Yes, we have a stock request from the King. Yes, the King. We have a Kings. We have a few Kings on our Patreon. So this is a King on YouTube. Wow. So for this one we talked about before. Wait a second, let me just go. So we have a lot of volatility for this one, for 50 to 20 to 10. As you can see, it's the price has been kind of shorted heavily right now because we have a strong price shift, and the price is still inside this channel. Oh, this is, yeah. Yeah, we have a really nice support here around the 6. After this rejection, you see, we have a clear rejection around the 13, and the support is above the 6. So from this, just this chart, we need to hold above the 6 and consolidate here to have a breakout. Otherwise, if we don't hold the 6, we're gonna go around the $3.90, then the $1 again. Just be careful. The $3.80 would be other support, or the $4, and then the $1. So be careful. After this massive selling pressure, we need to hold this $6. Otherwise, we'll continue to go down. If we held, we're gonna have a breakout. Simple as that. $6 is really major important support right now. Yes, Cisco Philip is considering growth stock. Let me just check Cisco. No, I thought like Cisco, the other. Okay, so for this one is pretty volatile. Let me just check the volume. The volume is under 1 million, around the 600. So for this one, we have one level of squeeze for this one to conform any squeeze. We have the $11 will be a kind of initiation for the squeeze. We got rejected. That's why the price going down heavily. And right now is kind of risky to buy right now, for my opinion, because we have two red candle, big red candle. So we have the $3 and the $11. The $3 should be the bottom for this massive selling pressure. If we don't have any support forming around the $3, don't enter this trade. It would be pretty risky. And the other one is the 11. Any price could go above the 11 is mean the price is ready to squeeze. It's mean big volatility and the price go crazy high. So watch out for the 11 and watch out for the 3. 11 is mean the price will continue to go up around the 20 and the 17. And the 3 is mean the price will go around the $1 and the $2. So this would be a selling pressure, and this will be exploding pressure. Exactly, Philip, exactly. The low volume, the trick is when you buy on low volume for any stocks, it's really hard to sell or buy. So you have to wait for many hours, or if you're lucky 1 hour, to sell or buy any share of stock. So kind of tricky, yeah. No problem, Luis. Happy vacation, and let me know when you're ready to do the meeting. You have already the link to book your meeting, and when you're ready, just let me know. No problem, Philip. Wait a second, let me just check crypto because we have price jump down today for Bitcoin, and see what's happened for Bitcoin the moment that we test the 29, which is around this ascending line. And as we said before, for Bitcoin, if the price went below and closed below this ascending line or the 27,909, this will mark a sell-off for Bitcoin. Just be careful if we just close below this ascending line, because as you see here, this ascending line been protected and held for Bitcoin last time around 2020 May and September, and right now accumulating 2022 after 2 years in May. So this is a kind of a fighting between the short and the buyers. So I will be extra careful if we close by this weekend. And as you can see, just from Bitcoin going near the ascending line, we see Ethereum going 6% down and breaking a strong support, the 1,700. For Mana, okay, not bad, but for Shiba Coin and Dogecoin, it's breaking the triangle, and this is a crazy sign of weakness for both of Dogecoin and Shiba Coin. For Dogecoin, I'm expecting the price to revisit or visit new support, the 0.059. For Shiba Coin is around the 0.5088. This will be a nice price hunt. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it. It's good to hunt. This is the best way of trading, man. You don't care if the market go down or up because you're just hunting. Okay, we have, let me just check. We check Impp, still holding. So from today, we have a few stocks that are green. We have Impp, which is energy, or for Impp is petroleum transportation and shipping, marine shipping company, which is green right now. GameStop is green as well because visiting the 120, as we said, this is a strong support. And we have Rdbx is jumping really crazy until near our resistance, the 17. And so we have a few stock actually in green. We have HUSA still in green because we're still holding this important support, the $5.79, and the resistance is the $9.50. what else we have? HYMC holding this important box above the $1. As we said, the $1 is important level to hold, psychological. The moment that we visit around this 11th of May, we have the price jump up again around the $1.48. The squeeze area $1.70. So yeah, we have HYMC with the list of green stocks, and BBIG doing 5% because it's visiting an important support, which is the $1.95. And energy stock, we have just BTU is still holding and green. And of course, you see green stocks here, but this is 3 short Nvidia and 3 short Apple and 3 short Tesla. So you can see it 26%, 28% because it's times 3. Okay, it's a good question, Philip, regarding the Tqqq. Let me just check it again. Last time we talked about Tqqq, we said that the bottom should be around the 30. So that's why we went until the 29 and then went around the 34. Then we went back around the 26. So we have a massive buying pressure happening here because is kind of the turning point, or like a bit of investor buying around the support. That's why we suggest the 30 is the support. That's why we went up from it the moment that we went down around the 26. It was the first time we dipped from the 30. It was around the 12th of May. You see, every time you buy around the price value for any stock, even the price go down will go up. Went around the 32, you see. Then we went down again below the 30, but again we went up again around the 34 this time, and now below the 26 again. So this is the price value. However, if we continue to never overcome this resistance, because this will mark a reversal, as we said before. Let me just take this off. As we said, the bearish control was around the 62. The breaking point for reversal and show bullish continuation is the 62, of course. However, right now, we have the 39 or around the 40 to confirm that we have the price turning point is around this area, the 39. So right now we have lower support around this area, the 29. Okay, so for this is one is clear. We have accumulation right now around this area, around the 30 and the 27. The turning point and confirmation for if you want to buy more, for my opinion, is when we overcome the 39. Because right now, any accumulation and the price never go above the 39 or above this execution average, this will show us that the price will continue to go down until the 1784. So the best way either to buy around the 17 here, the best bottom, or when we confirm the breakout above the 40. Okay, so in the middle, this is a consolidation. The price is not ready to go up or down. So if we just broke again and went below the 24, just buy around the 1780. And if we don't overcome this or overcome this resistance, just buy above the 39. Not in between, because this is indecision phase right now. We have indecision phase after the selling pressure that happened around the 62. You see, big selling pressure. So we might continue to go down until the 17. And here will be a nice buying pressure, as we did here around the 30 when we took our position. So the price value for the next, maybe in this year, will be around the 1784 if we never overcome the 39. Thank you, David. Thank you. Appreciate it. We have many stock we talk about on our Patreon and even our Discord, and even here on our live streaming. We talked about many energy stock, and we have a kind of a list here even for our Patreon. We do pre-market update, and we suggest last time for buying Impp when we overcome the 62. So we did a nice trade for Impp, for Rdbx. For Rdbx as well when we took a profit around the 2nd of May. So we have many stock daily regarding where to buy and where to sell. So this is depend on your strategy. Are you a swing trader and you want to hold for how long? Or you want to buy and sell in the same day? So it depends. So when you ask me which stock you recommend to invest, what kind of investor are you? Are you investing in a long hold for 1 year, 2 years, and in future for 5, 10 years? Or you just want to swing trade for months? Or you want to day trade? So there's many stocks. Depends on your trading. The stock you have to choose it is different. Is volatile or not? And what's the time perspective you want for your return on your investment? So you have to ask this question first to know which stock you should trade on. Hopefully that was clear, David. We have Famizi asking about ENSV. Thank you, Philip. Thank you for the support. Rajaf Mohan Oliveira. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna cover the MC, of course. However, GameStop it look more strong than AMC right now, in technical wise, of course. We have a question from David Gonzalez. Do you think ENSV will continue to increase? Interesting question. We have two questions regarding ENSV. One from David and the other from Famzi. Let me just go. Sorry if I pronounce your names wrong, because sometimes it's really hard to pronounce because it's written in English, but the native name is in Spanish or different country, so you have to pronounce it in their language. So sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. I don't mean to. And again, like in France, they apologize so much. So we apologize here for anything, you know. So kind of a polite thing to do, but for English people usually is kind of not normal to apologize for anything you do. But yeah, this is a different tradition and different atmosphere of culture. In any culture, there's something different. So you have to get custom to it, you know. That's why I like about the culture different between countries. So this one we covered before is energy, mineral, oil, and gas production. The stock, as you can look here, the ticker symbol is shown here on the watermark. So for you can follow us what chart we use. Right now we use 1 day chart. As we said before, we have resistance around the $3.20. We have today tested the resistance, and yesterday, you see, we have a rejection twice and we didn't overcome the $3.20. Right now $3.16. So for my opinion, the strongest support is the $1.81. And are we gonna see an increase for the price? It depending if we close today above the $3.20 mark psychological level. If we close above it, this would be mark for a big jump for the next week. Around the $4.12 will be the resistance, which you should take profit, of course, around the $4.12 before we continue to go higher around the 5. But the $4.12 would be the next resistance after the $3.20 breakout. So right now just testing, just be careful. We already did 20%, but we're not clear from the resistance. Thank you, Philip. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. You see, yeah, yes, thank you. Thank you for clarifying my hypothesis. So you are from India, and Oliveira is Portuguese for olives. Uh-huh. Yes, this is really interesting. Really, really interesting. Okay. Uh-huh. Let me just check AMC. Let's check AMC for you. As you see, like we said, GameStop is kind of strong right now because we confirm here. GameStop is green because we held this support above the $1.18. Let me just put another support here. And we already did the drawing. We have two resistance around the 157 and the 200. If we held above the 117, we're gonna see a nice explosion till the 198. For AMC, look what's happened for AMC. Really interesting for AMC. We have a bottom around the $9. If you remember last time, the moment that we broke this $16 and we went down, we anticipated for a bottom around the $9, and we did. And right now confirm a new pattern forming, which is this ascending line. We have a massive buying pressure, then went down, held above the $10.70 because we bounced from this ascending line, and boom, we have a big jump, 16 resistance. Right now confirmed support above the 12. So right now the 12 is a strong support. This should hold. We have double support above this ascending line and above this support here. So for AMC to continue to go up, we need to hold the 12 and above this ascending line. And the first test will be, to be honest with you guys, would be below the 14, because if we got rejected around the 14 again, is mean this will be a warning sign for breaking this time. So what we want to see is going above the 14 next week in order to see a breaking for the 16. So the 14 is pre-signaling for AMC to continue to break the 16. And guess what? We have our exponential average. going where? Near the 16. So this is really crazy squeeze area for AMC for this month and this summer. But the first test will be the 14. This will turn everything, because if we get rejected, this is pre-signaling for big short will happen. Hello, Yukral. How you doing, brother? URG and CENN. We're gonna cover in. Miguel, we already covered CI in beginning. David Gonzalez, great question. David Gonzalez, great question. How you do know when it go down or go up? First is kind of when you trade a lot and you have a strategy and confirmed strategy, like back tested, you cannot know when will go up or down just by watching the chart. It's not simple, but you have to build a strategy and test it. So give you a glimpse and probability of the trend where we'll go. So we work with probability. What you mean by probability, you take a trade only when the probability go with you. So usually when I go to look at chart and see what's the probability of the trade will go with me. So if 60%, 50%, I will never take it. This is gambling. But if it's more and have more profit than I lose, like let's say I will have a profit like 3 to 1 or 4 to 1, I will take the trade. So yeah, probability, profit taken to loss ratio, and volatility for the market, for the stock, and calculate everything, then I will trade. And will have more certainty if the stock will go up or down on me. So let me just check CENN for you. CENN. Okay, so CNN got rejected around the 8th of June on Wednesday. As we said, the $2.17 is the resistance, and right now we're still holding this ascending line. So even with this rejection, we need to continue to hold in order to explode next time, and the next sets will be around the $2.88, and the second one will be $3.55. So this is the really important level to see the price around the $3 again. So watch out for the $2.17 for a resistance and explosion, and the support around give or take the $1.70, above the $1.70 or above this ascending line. Never close below to confirm that we have a continuation for the price for CNN, and never go around the $1. Okay, this is a really important level of ascending line. Doing great, Yukral. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you do the same. And again, Miguel, if you want to check more how to know how to buy and how to sell and be educated more, you can join us on Patreon and Discord, where we do a lot of stock pre-market updates for how to spot the support and resistance for many stocks. So this is one of the good thing if you want to get to know how to trade. And wait a second, let me just do this. Already saved this. So again, Miguel, if you want to ask me more about what we do around Patreon and how you can actually join, you can have send me a question regarding trading.jesus.contact@gmail.com, and we'll be answer all your question regarding Patreon and Discord and how it works and what level is best for you, because we have many level regarding meeting one-on-one, and again, like different level suited for every trader. So check the link in comment section below, or you just write the email and send me your question regarding Patreon or Discord. And again, hopefully this was informative for you guys, and hopefully you have a nice weekend. And I will do a video on Sunday regarding the stock that we'll watch for the next week, and the technical level for them, where you buy, where you sell. And we directly go to the chart and go directly where like to build a strategy for many stocks and crypto, because crypto is on the turning point right now. We're gonna do a specific video for crypto in coming days, to watch out for it, because we hunt for nice dip for crypto. For my opinion, will be a nice volatility is coming pretty soon, because right now is the storm, the quiet before the storm for crypto. So watch out for that. We're gonna do video for that as well, and hopefully you have a nice evening, and see you in the next live streaming on Friday, 8 p.m. Paris time, the next time. See you in the next video.